Hey Outward Fitness fam, it's Malik over here. I'm gonna share an awesome high intensity interval training workout with you today. It's gonna help you build some strength, increase your range of motion, get some flexibility in, and most importantly, it's gonna get that heart rate pumping up. So here is a preview of the workout for today. If you want, you can go ahead and pause it, take a picture, and of course, we're gonna start off with the warm-up. We're gonna go through 2 sets for the warm-up and for the main routine. I'm gonna walk you through it, all right? So go ahead and stand up. For the warm-up, we're gonna start with our rear lunges, and then we're gonna go for a step up, and then we're gonna alternate. The coolest thing is I'm gonna provide modifications for each exercise. That way, you can pick the intensity level that works for you, and everyone can get a good workout. And so invite the fam, invite your friends, share this video. Here's a modification if that's too challenging. Use the wall, and then you're gonna come down for a lunge to a step up with the wall, right? So you pick whichever level works best for you. We're gonna do 10 on each side. And then we're gonna get into the scissor walks for 30 seconds. You're gonna start off with the scissor walks. 30 seconds. And if that's too intense, go with the step up, step back, and alternate. But it's gotta be fast, right? Good. Or the scissor walks, nice. The next part of our warm-up is gonna be the high knees. So knees just coming up towards your chest. Another 30 seconds on that one. And then you're gonna finish up with the plank. On your elbows, feet 4 to 6 inches apart. Keep your quadriceps, hamstrings, and glutes really tight to keep that lower back pressure off. Hips aren't too high, not too low, just parallel with your core. If that's too challenging, get on your knees. Remember, 60 seconds, and then we're gonna repeat this. 2 sets total for the warm-up. I'm gonna go ahead and get into the routine part. The first one we're gonna do for our main routine, and we're gonna go through 2 sets of this as well for each exercise. And you're gonna go for 75 seconds for your go rounds, 30 seconds for your rest rounds, okay? So the first one, high plank mountain climbers. You're gonna be on your palms or your elbows. Knees are gonna come up towards your chest, and then you're gonna add some speed into it. If you need a modification, go into the tabletop formation. Right hand out, left leg out, coming back in, and then alternating. All right, 75 seconds. So you got 2 options, the mountain climbers or the tabletop. There we go. 75 seconds, you're gonna rest. The next one we're gonna get into is a frog jump to side kicks to a squat jump. If that sounded like gibberish, it's okay. I'm gonna make it make sense right over here. So you're gonna start off in this position. You're gonna frog jump back up, side kicks, and then squat jump, all right? If you need a modification, just do a step back instead of the frog jump. Still go for the side kicks. And instead of the squat jump, just squat. For the squat, make sure you're gonna use the pressure on your heels so you can get a good quadricep, hamstring, and glute activation, okay? Awesome, keep up the good work. Next, we're gonna get into an oblique knee crunch. So you're gonna be on your back. Feet will be underneath your knees. You're gonna take your right fingertips and you're gonna bring them right outside of your left knee, right? Your shoulder blade's gonna come off the mat, and then you're gonna alternate. There we go. Make sure you're not going too high, right? You wanna get that good oblique activation, so right parallel with your knee, okay? Good. All right, and then we're gonna get into the overhead squats. So, feet are gonna be outside of your hips, toes are pointed out, hands are gonna be up high. You're gonna come down to where your hips meet your knees, and you're gonna lift. Now, if that's too challenging, keep your hands by your side. If you still need another modification, come over here to the wall for 75 seconds. All right, good work, here we go. We're gonna continue with the lower body, and we're gonna go with the 3-way lunge, right? So we're gonna take a forward lunge. We're gonna take a rear lunge, and then we're gonna take a lateral lunge. All on the same leg for this round, okay? So forward lunge, rear lunge, and then a lateral lunge. On the next round, you'll get the other side, all right? Good. All right, back to some core and upper body. We're gonna go for a palm to elbow plank. So you're gonna start off in the high plank, right? On your palms or your fists, and then you're gonna come down to your elbows, back to your palms. Down to your elbows, back to your palms. Make sure your hips aren't too high. If you need a modification, let's go ahead and get on our knees, but make sure your knees are extended towards your rear. So you don't want to be in this position. You want to have your core engaged, right? And then you're going to come down to your elbows, up to your palms. Awesome, awesome. All right, next one, we're going to continue with the core. We're going to make core circles, okay? 2 different ways to do this. First one, palms are right behind you, feet 6 inches off the ground. You're going to make wide core circles, clockwise and then counterclockwise. If that's too much back pressure, or a little bit too intense for the back pressure, go ahead and put your elbows down, right? That's going to eliminate that. And then wide core circles, clockwise and counterclockwise. Remember, 75 seconds, 30 seconds of rest, 2 rounds. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you a quick cool down, all right? Ooh, you're going to enjoy it. All right, so on your knees, bring your glutes towards your heels, take your palms, stretch them all the way out. Take some deep inhales, take some deep exhales. This is really good for your lower back and shoulders. All right, and then we're going to continue. We're going to get into the inverted V. We're going to get into the inverted V. You're going to raise up on your toes. You're going to bring your heels all the way down. Raising up on your toes, bringing your heels all the way down. You're going to do that 7 times. Really good for your calves. Awesome. And we're going to get into some hamstring stretch. So we're going to kick our left leg out, right leg into your inner thigh. Keep your knee down, take your fingertips, reach for your toes. And stretching hurts, so if this is kind of painful, it's okay. It's going to help you feel better the next day. And if you wake up a little sore tomorrow, go ahead and get some light stretching in the morning through these same stretches. Or if you've got some other ones, you can go ahead and rock that out. On my YouTube channel, I've got other videos as well, so you can get some good cool down tips from there as well. All right, we're gonna go ahead and open up wide to get the upper body. We're gonna lock one hand over, or cross one hand over and lock it in really tight. And think about all the good work you did today. Think about all the times where you felt like you were gonna stop, but you kept pushing forward. You've got that in you. Keep projecting your inner self outward and keep checking out the videos. I'm gonna keep sharing them with you. And if you're looking for more one-on-one customized approach, I've got virtual training options too. So go ahead and check out outwardfitness.com. Later.